Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for another Employer Spotlight. Today, I'm happy to welcome Wes Wheeler. He's a good friend to Indiana Tech. He is a national recruiter for Circle Logistics. He has been a national recruiter for Circle for almost 3 years. As I said, he's a good friend to Tech. He's a college athletic recruiter and a college coach for over 15 years. And he has been a college coach at Tech for 3. So we're happy to welcome Wes. He has a lot of great insight as a recruiter about hiring techniques and how they do things at Circle. So in that vein, I'd like to turn it over to Wes. Welcome.
Hi, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Yes. We're happy to have you. So we're anxious to hear about Circle Logistics. I know we have several students that have interned there and then have went on to have some really good careers. I know just knowing you and the things we've worked together that you love to recruit athletes. So I'd like you to tell us a little bit about that, please.
Well, great. Yeah, we have quite a few actually former students and interns here at Circle Logistics from Indiana Tech. They're doing a fantastic job. We've always loved to accept Indiana Tech students, and it's been working out very well here. Actually, our Vice President of Operations here at Circle Logistics was the 4th person ever hired here at Circle. And he has been very, very successful in not only leading this company through the growth period that we've had, but he's also done a very good job of reaching out to Indiana Tech and keeping that connection that we have going on here. Circle Logistics was opened up in 2011, and in the last 3 to 4 years, we've had exponential growth. It's been almost 100% growth monetarily for us within the last 4 years. We've got at one time before the COVID hit here, we've had about 18 people that work here from Indiana Tech outside of the internships that we've had.
Awesome.
But we've had people that have been here for 3 or 4, a couple 5 years from Indiana Tech who've done just a phenomenal job for us. I love reaching out to the student body of Indiana Tech and seeing if we can create and keep that relationship that we have going on here. With everything that's kind of happening, that's transpiring with what's going on relatively within the last 3 months, like a lot of companies here, not only here, but everywhere, everybody was out of the office, and a lot of companies were very unsure about not having people in the office with managers helping them out and overseeing what they were doing. And we've just flourished. Everybody was out of the office for about a month period of time. We normally have about 80 people here in this office on any given day. We've got a small group of about 20 to 15 people that have come in and out of the office now, but everybody else is working remotely, and it's been very successful for us. We have just kicked off a new hiring platform. I am looking for 2 interns for the summer, and I need to fill those spaces immediately. So if you have interest, please reach out to us, and I'll tell you how to do that in a second. I have opening positions for account management, carrier sales, carrier sourcing, IT. We've got a lot of positions that are available, with kind of the situation that's going on right now, where there's a lot of people unemployed, it's going to be much more difficult for the new college grad to get their foot in the door. So, with that being said, when you guys are doing your resumes, when you guys are making your phone contacts, when you guys are doing interviews, make sure that you bring your A game to that. Coming from somebody that looks at anywhere from 50 to 200 resumes on any given day, if you're making red flag errors, spelling incorrections, indentation incorrections, if you're having an issue putting something together that is presentable, it makes it much, it's not something that I look for. It tells me down the line that you're not going to be somebody that's going to be focused on what you're doing at work-wise. So you want to make sure that you bring your A game when it comes to your interviews, you know, the proper dress, you know, that you're shaving, those types of things for the gentleman. And then, you know, keeping up on that resume. The other part about it is, you know, persistence is key. You know, I'm much more interested in somebody that's very aggressive. This is kind of an aggressive culture that we have here at Circle. It's the trucking industry, you know, so, and it can be a little rough around the edges at times. So if you're kind of somebody that's very competitive and wants to get into that type of a career path, if you want to make money, this is an area where you would want to be. You know, we do have, you know, on the operations side, we have those positions, and then we have other positions within our admin side, you know, HR, billing, collections, imaging. Those are the types of positions where it's very computer-based. If you're very number savvy, you're going to be, you'll do very well here. But you don't have to be any or all of those things. You know, you can have your strengths and come in, and you could, you know, within 90 days to a year, you could make a huge impact. You could move up in the company if you're an aggressive learner. If you're very money focused and money motivated, you know, you'll do very well here. The owners, we have two owners here, Chad Buchanan and Eric Fortmeyer. They're both Fort Wayne guys. They started this company. They've been in trucking their whole lives. And they started this company, and they appreciate people who come in and are grinders and get in here and want to work and be successful. And they reward people who have that type of an attitude and have that type of want and need to be the best that they can be. And that doesn't go for our company. I know a lot of companies that are out there that are like that. So we are a 3PL. We're a third-party logistics company. What we do is, let's say, for instance, Walmart wants to move a bunch of product out of their distribution offices into some of their stores. So what they'll do is they'll contact us, and then we'll bid on loads that they have that they need to move. And if they accept our bid, then what we do is we find a truck and a driver, or else we put one of our drivers on that load, and they go pick the load up, and then they deliver it to the stores that they need to deliver to. That goes across the board. Any industry that you can think of, you know, that's what we move. I mean, if you're in your home or you're in your office, everything that you have sitting in front of you has been in a truck at one time or another. And that's our job, is to make sure that whatever needs to go from one place to another, we get it there, we pick it up on time, we drop it off on time, and then we communicate with our customers through that whole process. We're a top 40 3PL. We're one of the top in the country right now, and the reason why is we communicate better than any other company. So if you have really strong communication skills, if you can think on the fly, if you can work on the computer and be on the phone at the same time, you know, you would do very, very well in this, not only here at Circle, but in this industry overall. You have any questions?
Awesome. Bobby's got one. He says, are positions available for students during the school year? If so, how flexible is the schedule?
Absolutely. We've done many things with, actually not just Indiana Tech, but other universities here. You know, we work with your class schedule. You know, if you have Monday and Tuesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you have a class that runs until, you know, if you're done with classes at noon, we can have you come in at 1, and we can work part-time with you that way. We're very flexible. You know, if you're motivated and want to work and really want to get the experience under your belt while you're in school, we're more than willing to help with you. You know, I've had a lot of people that have interned here in the past 2 years that I've been here that have, you know, not only have done well in the internship, but we've offered them positions once their internship is up. And our internships are paid too, by the way. That's pretty important to know.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, we'll work with anybody who has a schedule and who is an aggressive learner.
Great. And are your internships a certain amount, Wes, or do you guys do it for a year or a semester, or is it flexible also?
We're very, very flexible when it comes to that also. Circle has the idea that if we can find good people that really want to be involved in the culture that we have here at Circle, we're not going to turn you away. We're going to keep you here. If you want to be here and it's a good fit for you and for Circle, we'll do what we need to do to keep that type of a person here. And we have open door policies. You can come in and talk to anybody. If you're really enjoying what you're doing, you can definitely sit down with one of our middle management crew. If you want to move to a different area in the company, you can do that also. We've had plenty of people who've started in admin and ended up going to inside sales, and now they're some of our top account managers. We've got we have an Indiana Tech here who's been very, very successful. He started in brokerage and then moved over to account management, and he's done very, very well for himself and for his family right now. So yeah, we have lots of opportunities here.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you being one of our top employer partners. And I know that, the best thing is for us to try and, show off our best students and give you our best talent. And I like that you can, the way to dig and to find that. And so I always try and encourage, especially our student athletes, to check you out, check out your website. Are those two internships you were talking about, are they posted on your website?
They are. I put them up yesterday. Whether they've gone through the cycle of the system, I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
But I did post them. If anybody's interested and wants to apply ASAP, and it's not on Indeed. It should be on Indeed if you look up Indeed, and then summer internships, Fort Wayne, Indiana, or Circle Logistics internships. It should come up. If not, if you apply for an account manager's position, and then when I talk to you about that, because I very, very frequently contact individuals who in account management and carrier sales who are currently students right now. If you're looking at your last year and a half of school, we're more than interested to get you in the door and get you trained while you're in school. So that way, when you graduate, you can hit the ground running. You can start a full-time position, and full-time insured, have insurance, have 401k, vacation time, all those things will be available to you once you graduate right out of the gate.
Amazing. Awesome. And is it okay if people connect with you on LinkedIn?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great way to get in contact with me.
Yeah, build your network and things like that. We encourage our students to work that really hard, their junior, senior year.
Yes.
I find it's the best way for me to contact my, employer partners and the people I work with on a daily basis. And so, yes, I'm be happy to advertise those internships, those positions. And
Great.
so I'm going to find different ways for people to be able to connect with US and with Circle Logistics.
That's great. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. I'm on LinkedIn probably 6 days a week. So
Yeah.
if you send me a message, I'm going to respond to you. So, feel free to reach out to me and ask any questions that you have, or, talk a little bit about what your interests are, what your goals are, and then see if maybe we'd be a fit for you or you'd be a fit for us.
Awesome. Great. Well, I thank you so much for your time. I'm really enjoying doing these. I'm getting to be with, my friends that I only see basically on campus. So I'm enjoying this, and I'm hoping that the students are getting a lot out of this. So yeah, I will be putting the word out on LinkedIn that you guys are looking.
Great. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Wes, for being here. I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.